A very good evening. You're watching DD News Kohima with me, Sintiranla. A look at our top stories first. India and Russia signs multiple agreements across key sectors. Union Minister Jyotiraditya M. Scindia says stone pulling ceremony symbolizes unity and collective strength. Advisor Madhushi Lonkama emphasizes on building apprenticeship culture in Nagaland. And Nagaland Athletics Association organizes Nagaland 10K Great Hornbill Run. Now the details. India and Russia today exchanged several agreements in areas related to defense, trade, economy, healthcare, academics, culture and media. Addressing a joint press meet with President Vladimir Putin at the 23rd India-Russia Annual Summit in New Delhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that President Putin's visit has come at a time when bilateral relations are reaching many historic milestones. He said in the last 10 years, the world has seen many ups and downs, and in the midst of all this, India-Russia ties have stood the test of time. Modi mentioned that both countries will cooperate closely on urea production. He highlighted that nearly 25 years ago, President Putin laid the foundation of the India-Russia strategic partnership. During the meeting, both leaders adopted a program for development of strategic areas of India-Russia economic cooperation till 2030. The Hornbill Traditional Stone Pulling Ceremony 2025 was held today at Thupema village with Nagaland Chief Minister Nipurio as the host and Union Minister of Communications and Toner Jyotiraditya M. Scindia as the chief guest. In his address, Scindia recalled his family's long association with Nagaland, noting that his father had visited the state 37 years ago in 1992. Calling it an emotional moment, he said the visit revived cherished memories of the Northeast. Highlighting the essence of the Hornbill Festival, Scindia praised the vibrancy of Nagaland's misty hills, traditional morongs and rich cultural expressions. He said the stone pulling ceremony symbolizes unity, collective strength and the spirit of coming together in one voice. Calling Nagaland blessed by nature, he said the state's cultural vitality is the foundation for future growth, not merely for launching development projects, but for laying foundation for upcoming generations. The traditional stone pulling witnessed enthusiastic participation from villagers, cultural troops and festival attendees. Later, a cultural extravaganza was held at Thupe Pezzer Resort, featuring folk dances by Kilet students Thupema, musical presentations by the Yatima Cultural Troupe and greetings from the Chief Minister. And the state-level campaign on PM National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, PM NAPS, was held today in Kohima, organized by Promotion of Apprenticeship in the Northeastern States. In the inaugural program, special guest, Advisor for Labour and Employment, Skills Development and Entrepreneurship and Excise, Madhushi Lonkama, said that PM NAPS is a scheme of Government of India which provides financial support to establishments engaging apprenticeship under the scheme. Lonkama said the scheme aims to inculcate the candidates with knowledge, skills, cultivate workplace ethics, professionalism and teamwork. The advisor said the program marks a milestone in strengthening the skills ecosystem in Nagaland. Lonkama emphasized on building apprenticeship culture in Nagaland, which will help create a generation of confident, skilled and employable youth. He also stressed that apprenticeship helps bridge the gap by taking the learning beyond the classroom and into the workshop place, where skills are refined and aligned with industry needs. He also added that the scheme provides an important opportunity to equip youth for employment while supporting local industries with trained manpower. An awareness and spot registration drive of the scheme was also conducted, which was followed by discussions and interactions with participants and resource persons from Assam. The fifth day of the 26th edition of the Hornbill Festival at Naga Heritage Village Kisama was a colorful affair with another day of cultural presentations from 18 cultural troupes of the tribes of Nagaland. The event was hosted by Minister PHED and Corporation Jacob Zimomi and co-hosted by Advisor Minority Affairs and Sericulture Imkong Mar. Meanwhile, honored guests included Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera and Arun Mohan. They were accompanied by AVSM, SM, Director General Assam Rifles, and Samuel Sachdeva, Director and FSSA and BP, Ministry of Food and Public Distribution. Hundreds of people witnessed a rich cultural showcase which included dances, songs and reenactments of ancient rituals like paddy planting amongst others. Union Minister of Communications and Toner Choidi Rathitia M. Scindia visited the Kohima War Cemetery yesterday ahead of major project inaugurations in Nagaland. Accompanied by Minister Temchen Imna Along and senior officials, Scindia laid a wreath and paid tribute to soldiers who died in the Battle of Kohima. Speaking to media, he highlighted his emotional bond with the people of Nagaland. Recalling the 1944 battle, he mentioned his family's historical connection through soldiers trained in Gwalior. Scindia reaffirmed the centre's commitment to the Northeast under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Act East policy, noting the region's strong growth and expanding infrastructure.
Laid down their lives in order for us to live peacefully, to live freely, to live in a democratic environment. It is a debt of gratitude that we must pay to these brave soldiers who, against defiant odds.
And it's time now for a short break. Please stay with us.
बुद्धू, नई कार जीतने का मौका? वाओ, पापा को सरप्राइज दूंगी। बस थोड़ी सी तो उनकी डिटेल भरनी है। रुक जा बुद्धू।
What? ऐसे पॉपअप से सावधान रहो। स्कैमर्स पर्सनल डिटेल्स का गलत यूज कर सकते हैं।
तू समझ गई ना? रिलैक्स। पर कार जीत जाते तो पापा होमवर्क नहीं कराते।
RBI कहता है स्मार्ट बनो, कूल रहो।
Welcome back. The Nagaland 10K Great Hornbill Run, organized by the Nagaland Athletics Association as part of the ongoing Hornbill Festival, was held today at the Regional Center for Sporting Excellence, Sovima, Chumukedima. A total of 126 runners participated in the open category event, including 101 male and 25 female athletes representing 7 states. Kamal Kumar from Uttar Pradesh clinched the first prize in the male category, and Anamika Devi from Uttar Pradesh won the first prize in the female category. Honorary Treasurer of the Nagaland Athletics Association, Ningole Nakro, said the organization was pleased with the growing interest in the annual run, which is now in its 5th edition. He described Sovima as a picturesque and pristine venue well suited for hosting large sporting events. Nakro added that the event was organized in collaboration with Nagaland Tourism as the sports component of the Hornbill Festival. He emphasized that the objective is to promote athletics, running and overall fitness in the state. He also announced that Nagaland Athletics will host a state-level cross-country championship on December 18 at the newly identified Rovis Park located near Sovima. The course will feature varied terrain, including stretches along a riverbank, obstacles and natural elements suited to cross-country running. Registration for the upcoming event is open, and athletes have been encouraged to participate from the website at nagalandathletics.org or through the official social media handles of the association.
Running and also to promote fitness as a sport.
Of of Youth Resources organized a tug-of-war competition amongst the cultural troops of the 18 participating tribes at the main arena in Kisama Heritage Village today. In an arena filled with enthusiastic spectators, the event was a showstopper with loud cheers and applause as the matches began. The event was divided between the men and women folk. Chagasang troop emerged victorious in the male category after defeating the Kemungan tribe in the final match. The defending champions Angkami stood in the third place after defeating our tribe. Meanwhile, Kemungan women troop emerged victorious after a tiebreaker with the Yumkung tribe, while Chagasang tribe won the third position. Meanwhile, 18-year-old Linoka K. Achumi was crowned Miss Nagaland 2025 at a glittering grand finale held last evening at Arsemba, Chatsuma. Celebrated under the theme Grace and Beauty, the Woman in You, the event showcased the talent, confidence and aspirations of young Naga women. Linoka K. Achumi walked away with the coveted title, receiving cash prize along with gift hampers. Pentanginla was declared the first runners-up, while Christina H. Yepto secured the second runners-up position. In his special address, Additional Director of Higher Education, Dr. K. Nishina Nekha, encouraged young women to embrace leadership roles and become ambassadors of education, culture and positive social change. Meanwhile, several subtitle awards were also presented during the evening.
In our society is that underprivileged and differently abled are often overlooked because of who they are and where they come from. And I believe that everyone deserves the same opportunity and dignity.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new Miss Nagaland and the runners-up. Please put your hands together for our new Miss Nagaland and the runners-up.
An amount of over 68,393 crore rupees has been released to the states and union territories in the current financial year so far under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. This includes over 57,000 crore rupees for wage components and an amount of more than 10,000 crore rupees for material and administration. Minister of State for Rural Development Kamlesh Paswan informed us in a written reply to a question in Rajya Sabha today. He said under the scheme, the wage payments are directly credited by the central government to the account of beneficiaries through the direct benefit transfer. And it's time now to look at the weather reports across Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 9 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. Pek had a maximum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And that's a wrap for tonight. Thanks for watching.